Microphone systems are not maybe the hottest topic, generally speaking, but any video without good sound is just waste of time. 60% of any video is sound. You'll get away with bad footage, out of focus, shaky and all that, but bad sound is just not acceptable these days. Especially that good sound is really affordable now. I've been a fan of Saramonic for a while now. Their Ultra Kit and Pro K9 microphones are simply outstanding in my opinion, but today they are launching this, a mid-range, small, portable, easy-to-use system, Saramonic Air. This is a little bit different than your run-of-the-mill cheap microphone system though, and of course it delivers amazing sound quality. No surprise here. Just for your info, all the sound in this video was recorded with Saramonic Air, so you don't have to take my word for it. You can judge what it sounds like by yourself. Right now the microphone, the transmitter is attached right here under my t-shirt. So what makes it stand out? This is a pocket size kit. The receiver and the two transmitter microphones come in this metal charging case. I love the see-through design. Not only practical, you can see if you packed everything back in when you're packing up, but also very stylish. It looks good. As soon as you open the case, the system powers up and shows you the charging case charge level and the charge status of receiver and both of the transmitters. There's also clip-on called a shoe adapter for attaching the receiver to your camera, for example, and the Apple Lightning and USB-C connectors for connecting it to your smartphone, tablet or a computer. There's also space for two little wind moves or dead kittens. Yes, that's what these are really called. There are two versions available, one with two additional lav mics and one without them. If you don't need them and simply want to use these transmitters on their own, you can. You also get a soft bag to keep it all in. The Lavalier mics can be very handy, especially when you want to make microphone less visible and for making you or your talent look more professional. Two things with these are, firstly, they are not the smallest mics I've seen. Unusual shape too, not your usual thin and long, but round and flat. Different for sure, and because the microphone part is flat, the microphone's on top, it might be more difficult to hide it under the clothes and avoid the clothes rustling. If you wear it like that, all standard. They also use Saramonic on connector, not standard mini jack. I'm all up for different, and this is less standard than normal. This is basically a self-sufficient kit. Everything you need in the package. You can also purchase separate this hot shoe connector for Sony cameras. This allows you to connect the receiver directly to the camera without the need of any cables. Neat and useful if you are a Sony camera user. The receiver has got 1.05-inch color screen. Not a touch screen, you need to use the buttons to navigate the menu or make any changes. By pressing the power button, you can circulate through the display to change the gain of receiver or transmitters. One thing that is frustrating me a little, same as with the Ultra, is the fact that the levels shown on the receiver are not corresponding to actual levels of audio. A little hard to judge if you are recording quietly or too quietly. Not a big deal once you get used to it. I personally use the camera meters as a guide more than these on the receiver. Connecting to a phone or a tablet is very straightforward. Pairing it with the free Saramonic app gives you a great deal of control over the audio and the settings, but also allows you to install future firmware updates through the app. The app is very neat. You can record audio only with the app or video as well. You can set everything up and use another app for recording if you want to. You really need it for you to get the most out of this microphone kit when using phone or a tablet. The kit has got some cool features. The sound limiter that can be switched on or off. This is great if you are recording in a noisy environment where the sound level could be unpredictably loud. This will prevent sound from clipping. The sound up to 116 decibels is suppressed to prevent any loud spikes in volume from getting distorted. If you decide to wear the transmitters on top of your clothes, the blue light might be sometimes very distracting. It is very visible. Through the receiver, through the menu, you can choose one of the 4 levels of brightness or switch the lights off altogether so they are less visible. The transmitters are less visible, especially if you film in the darker environments.
When they're streaming on Spotify or whatever, they listen to one track generally and then they skip to another track by somebody else. They don't give an album the time. And they do now. Now they're coming back to like an Arctic Monkeys album. They'll sit, they'll listen to it, they'll get up halfway through, turn it over, listen to it, and they'll listen to the whole album. And that's why albums were made, to be listened all the way through.
Rather standard these days, noise reduction. This can only be enabled from the receiver, not the transmitters. I guess it is okay. I always find this to make the audio sound a little strange, but if you have distracting background noise like I do right now, this noise reduction is better than nothing. Let's try it on. So this is the level 1. There are 2 levels of noise cancelling. This is the first one. It sounds like this. and this is the second one. I don't know the difference because I can't hear now, but you can tell me if there is a huge difference in does it really fix the background noise and do I sound okay, not like underwater. Tell me in the comments below. Actually, through the app, you have 5 levels of noise reduction and 3 levels of vocal voice enhancements available. No use if you're recording to the mirrorless camera like I'm doing now, but great for phone users. This is great for that. Also, for those using a phone or a tablet, you do have a standard monitor jack headphone output on the receiver available, so you can monitor the sound through the headphones if you want to or need to. You get approximately 9 hours battery life on the mics and about 6 hours on the receiver. Pretty good. They can be all topped up with a charging case, and also the receiver can be powered via USB-C directly. What I really like about this kit is how easy it is to set up and use, how small it is, and how great sound you get out of these. Although I love Saramonic Ultra, these fit in my camera bag better, and they are easy to wear like this as well. Just like with Ultra, I love that there's one side of the magnet logo free, so much less visible when you attach it to the clothes, under the clothes like this. Sound wise, the most important bit, I think they deliver Saramonic signature sound, warm, clean sound that doesn't really require any editing or boosting. What you are hearing right now is totally untouched sound straight from these and Lumix S1 II camera. Obviously the recorder is also going to have some impact how it all sounds, but generally speaking what you get with these is ready to go straight out the box. The price, these are very budget friendly mics, $169 with 2 lavalier microphones or $149 without. Very competitive price for the microphones working this well and looking this good. There are a few different ones in this class they compete with, but in the end, it all comes down to personal preference, brand loyalty, and what visually appeals to you. Just like with cameras and lenses these days, it is very hard to find one that is bad or unusable. With so much competition on the market, brands like Saramonic need to be good, they need to stand out, and they do. This is really good value for money system for sure. Just so you know, kids, you shouldn't supposed to hold a microphone like this in your hand near your mouth. It should supposed to be attached to your clothes in your chest area for the best sound. That's how they work. Conclusion, choosing a new microphone system might be a little bit daunting for anyone. Even if you think you know it all, there's just so many to choose from. I said this many times before about the cameras. Choose the one that looks pretty to you. As absurd as it sounds, this is the easiest way to narrow down your choices. This thing really ticks a lot of boxes in this regard. This see-through charging case looks really cool. The mics and the receiver look very smart too. They do not look cheap or inferior in any way. I'm not afraid to use these on professional commercial shoots, and most importantly, they sound great. It is very hard for me to criticize anything here. Pretty good value for money microphone system for anyone who needs high quality sound, which should be everyone, and for anyone who needs a portable kit that is versatile and can be used with and connected to a recording device from your professional mirrorless camera to your 5-year-old iPhone. It is staying in my bag and I highly recommend it. Check it out if you can. And this is it from me. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.